Am I the a-hole for supporting my son grooming himself when my wife says he is too young? My wife, 39F, and I, 41M, have a 13-year-old son who recently came to me with a personal question. Was it okay for him to shave down there? I was surprised but stayed calm. I told him it was normal to want to feel clean or tidy and that body grooming is a personal choice. I made sure he wasn't feeling pressured by anyone and reminded him hygiene and safety come first. He asked if I could help him get a trimmer. I said yes. Later that night, I told my wife, thinking she'd appreciate how open he felt with me. Instead, she was upset. She said 13 is too young to be thinking about that, and that I was encouraging adult behavior. I told her it's not inherently sexual. It's about body comfort and ownership, and if we don't make it taboo, he'll be more likely to come to us about things in the future. She strongly disagreed and said I should have waited until they could both be present to talk about it. I explained it was a private moment between father and son and I didn't want to shame him or make him feel weird about asking. She said I went behind her back. This led to a bigger argument. She started questioning how we handle other topics like body image, puberty, screen time. She asked me to return the trimmer. I said no. I told her we need to be aligned, but I won't punish our son for being open and responsible. To be completely clear, we've always been open about bodies and development, but this seems to have triggered something deeper in her. She comes from a more conservative upbringing and has always been a bit anxious about our son growing up too fast. Since then, she's been cold with both of us. She told me she feels undermined. Our son has picked up on the tension and now feels awkward even talking about normal hygiene stuff. We're now in a bit of a standoff. I've tried to bring it up gently, suggested we talk with a therapist together about how we approach puberty topics, but she thinks I'm being too dramatic. Her sister, who is older teens, told her I did the right thing and that this isn't a big deal, but my wife thinks that's just modern parenting gone too far. For what it's worth, I also told our son that if he ever feels uncomfortable or unsure about any body stuff, he can talk to either of us, and that we both love him no matter what. So now I'm wondering, is she the a-hole for reacting this strongly and creating shame around something that could have been handled with less drama? Am I the a-hole for supporting our son in a private grooming choice without looping in my wife first?
Here are the top comments.
What normal 13-year-old boy wouldn't want to talk to his mom about his pubic hair? Your wife is thinking more about her own feelings than her son's. Not the a-hole.
Not the a-hole. If he's old enough to have body hair, he's old enough to decide what to do with it. Wonder if your wife would try to stop a similar-age daughter from shaving her legs or armpits?
Not the a-hole. Guessing she's not ready for him to grow up and is struggling with it. My mom was similar. She refused to show me how to shave my legs or get me the stuff for it, which led to some pretty disastrous results.
Not the a-hole. You sound like a great parent.